So let's look now at a bit about the lesson's essay title. The essay title we're going to look at today, for as part of our breakdown and information session on the PTE Writing Academic, is this. Let's have a look. Some people think placing advertisements in schools is a great resource for public schools that need additional funding, but others think it exploits children by treating them as a captive audience for corporate sponsors. Choose which position you most agree with and discuss why you chose that position. Support your point of view with details from your own experiences, observations, or reading. That is the essay topic today. You will notice that you have two sides to a debate that you have to consider in the essay title. You will have to find your own opinion in regarding to the part of the essay that you most agree with. You will need to support your point of view with details from your own experiences, observations, or reading. And a massive chunk of this essay is going to be dedicated to you actually finding your support points in the essay. If you look at the top part with some of the bold writing, you will see that you have 20 minutes to plan, write, and revise an essay about the topic below. Your responses will be judged on how well you develop a position, organize your ideas, present supporting details, and control the elements of standard written English. You should write between 200 and 300 words. So ultimately, it's very, very important to actually spend a little bit of time reading these prompts for your essay, looking at your word counts, the supporting details you need to include, any other information that you need to include, as well as just getting a good idea about what the essay is actually asking you, and then deciding the point of view you argue on and developing your response, all within the 200 to 300 word limits in those 20 minutes. So let's start looking at the strategical process for this writing task today. As I said previously, that this video is going to go through the 3 different steps that we can do in order to maximize our own essay writing skills and hopefully maximize your own mark in the test itself. So strategy 1 is identifying your argument and your point of view. As I said previously, you need to decide on what part of the debate you most agree with and developing your own ideas regarding that side of view. So you need to make sure you understand what you are being asked to do. Read the question. Understand, what is it focusing on? What 2 points am I being asked to decide whether I agree or disagree with? Once you decide on the aspect that you most agree with, it helps to underline it, and therefore basically ensuring that you understand exactly what it's being asked to do. If you're unsure of the vocabulary, well, read it again and see if you can paraphrase any of the words so you can formulate your own idea of that. It is important that you read the prompt carefully and identify the focus of the question and the point of view from which you are required to write. Often the essay will involve a lot of filler words. The essay title will involve a lot of filler words. So you need to find the point that it focuses on. Argument A and argument B. One side versus the other. Find the focus, find your point of view, and then progress from there. It is important to know that if you do write off topic, your essay will be scored as 0. So there's no point in writing about something that's completely irrelevant to the topic. Therefore, you can see how important it is in order to spend your time and understanding exactly what the essay is requiring you to do. Because if you're writing something that's completely off topic, it might be incredibly well written, it might have great English style, but it's highly irrelevant and highly unfocused. You could get a 0 for that. You don't want a 0. So focus on identifying your argument and your point of view, spending a few minutes at the very beginning. A few minutes that are very, very well spent. Here are a few examples of other tasks that you might have to do as part of the PTE Write Essay task. So you might be asked to respond to a question. You may be asked to agree or disagree with a particular point of view. You may be asked to take one of 2 sides in an argument, or you may have to describe a situation, or you may have to write about the advantages or disadvantages of a particular opinion. So the argumentative essay can actually incorporate various different forms, and often they involve a slightly different approach to each of these questions. For your reference, We are taking one of two sides today in our essay argument as part of our PTE writing series. However, you will be giving more essay prompts in order to practice the other kinds of written essays you may have to do. And also, it pays for you to do your own research with PTE writing tests later on overall.